Hey guys, it's Vinny.
And this is Joe.
Super 102 is behind us, and we wanted to do a little bit of a recap sort of episode of it and talk about some of the things that were happening because it was a unique episode. We're entitling this One Big Joke. Now, it was not entirely a joke. It's more of a parody sort of an episode. Obviously, as time is going on, it's like, wow, what is going on here? What is being written into this episode? But it becomes very clear very quickly that a lot, if not most, of the episode is based around the idea of being a parody of some of the anime that we all know and love.
Yeah, so basically you can definitely tell a big difference in this episode versus like other Dragon Ball episodes. They go into the anime of the magical girl style where they do this like big introduction. They even make a joke like it's best to do this high because they're always presented in front of everybody, and then they take this long time to do their transformation, and it was just like easily like any type of Sailor Moon or stuff, and they were just making fun of it because what happens during this whole transformation sequence.
Now, of course, I mean, even now we're talking Dragon Ball here, so when we know Dragon Ball, different series sagas that have happened in the past, there's those moments where we have, fighters transforming, taking forever, people watching them go through their transformation. And it's that idea, it's that whole thing that the fighters just watch it happen. And one of the best, I mean, it's like, for me, it's like about time this happens, although it is completely a joke, that Android 17 throws in a blast and interrupts the entire transformation, which to me was one of the best moments of the entire episode, and maybe even a couple episodes. I love that moment. It was like, yes, finally, I feel like I'm on the platform there watching someone transform, and I'm going to blast you as you're doing it because you're not going to transform right now.
Yeah, and then they run up to him, and then they yell at him for doing it because in any of these animes, that you're never allowed to interrupt. In fact, it's like almost time completely stands still.
It's like an unspoken rule. Yeah. You don't interrupt the transformation. You just don't do it. It doesn't matter how bad the person is. It could be Frieza. You don't interrupt his transformation. You let him transform and then possibly destroy you.
I mean, at least with Dragon Ball, it's a little bit different where you can actually tell time is going by. Like, they have conversations and stuff while they're actually powering up. But in, like, these animes, normally, like, time actually freezes, like, instantly freezes, even though this whole big thing is going on. I even like that Topo got in on it and said, you can't interrupt somebody's justice pose.
That's right. It wasn't just the three girls that wanted. It was other fighters that were, like, even Goku actually mentioned something, too. Like, did you just... Yeah. Goku was like, did you just do that? They were going to power up. They were getting stronger. It's like, Goku, be quiet.
And then Beerus like, you're supposed to beat them before they power up. I mean, obviously this is a smart idea, but this is just not the way things work. And then even like later on in the episode, they do a little bit more parodies when the girl catches her in the air and then they're thanking each other. And normally what you would see actually happen is they would team up together and then win the fight. But once again, Android 17 breaks that and takes them both out. So once again, it's like a type of parody idea on this.
On a side note, too, though, when you're talking about Beerus, I'm really enjoying Beerus's sort of commentary about the fighting that's going on. He's sort of like this sobering, mind behind everything. It's not really annoying commentary. It's like really constructive, like, what are you doing? Like, go do this. It's almost like a sober sort of a mindset. Like, this is what somebody really should be thinking when this is going on. Like, just take them out, or what are you doing, or why are you waiting? I kind of like his, like, it's almost funny, but serious commentary at the same time. And his life is in danger from this this fight, so you kind of feel for him. It's like one of the first times ever in his existence where he's actually very vulnerable, but even in his vulnerability, he's still kind of like, I don't know, he's got this funny, sarcastic, clever way of looking at the tournament and the fighting. So just on a side note on that one. So yeah, episode 102, one big parody talking about, I mean, the whole thing wasn't a parody. There was some actual advancement in fighting going on. We understand that. A lot of it surrounding around Android 17, some great fighting there. But a lot of people, they walk away from these episodes, if they don't watch a lot of anime, they might not understand what in the heck's going on here. It's just kind of poking fun at, it's sort of not too much of a filler, a little bit of a filler, but it's an episode poking fun at, just parodying a lot of the things that happen in anime sometime. This is what happens when you go against those unspoken rules, and of course everyone comes up against Android 17. But please comment on this. What do you think about these things? Do you think anime should stop doing this stuff? Do you really enjoy when anime has those transformations that take a long time and people wait and it's almost like time stops? What do you think? So please leave a comment below. We'd like to see what you guys have to say about this stuff. Please like the video, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff again. So this is Vinny.
And this is Joe.
Until next time.